video games, mostly to actually make up for technological shortcomings. Uh, we will look at two examples of it right now.
So this is the first one.
Yeah, so this is from one of the earliest 3D games, and what they want to achieve is some kind of realistic shadows, but they don't have quite the hardware power to implement something like that. So they have an interesting trick. Can you spot any difference between these two pictures when they're small?
When they're small, like they look alike.
Yes. Yeah, but let's look at them up close and see how they actually are. So the one on the left is the raw pixels, and the one on the right is what you would see on an actual television or on an arcade cabinet once it was plugged in. And as you can see, to sort of make this shadow effect, they have these small black dots, and those blend in with what's around them and create the illusion of shadows being there. So that's how they sort of made the limitations they had, made the sort of shadows work with under the limitations that they had, and made it actually quite good looking for the standards at the time by using a similar illusion to the one that we just looked at.
Yeah. Do you know this game, Omash? Have you ever seen it?
Yes,
What's it called?
it's Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, so, and again, do you see any difference in the pictures?
No,
And what about now?
that's a lot of difference.
Yeah, so what they wanted to do was they wanted to have a transparent waterfall, but the hardware that they had wasn't supporting that. So what they have on the left in the raw pixels is one line of the background without any alterations and one line of the water going through it. And once that's actually being displayed on a television and on the original hardware, those lines blend in and they create the illusion of this transparent waterfall being there. So that's an interesting way that they use a similar illusion to create this transparency effect when they didn't have the means to do it realistically inside the game. And another example of something like this, not from video games, but from art, is an art movement called pointillism. And what that is these artists, instead of drawing these images with lines or strokes, they have these tiny dots and they place them close to each other. And that actually creates the illusion of distant colors, depending on the density of colors, different colors of dots in the media. And these points, when you look up close, you can see these dots clearly. But when you look far away, they blend in and they create a smooth image. And the way that it works is actually very similar to the illusion that we just looked at a couple slides ago.
Yeah, they're just playing. Yeah, they're just playing with our brain, and they are hacking our brains, and like we are able to understand what they are like, what colors they want us to see, right? What kind of transparency, shadow, light, everything. So they were just playing with these pixels, like little small things, and they were joined. When they are joined, we like perceive it in a different way. It's pretty strange.
So I have a question. A pixel, what is a pixel and what does it have to do with color? Is there color in a pixel?
Well, kind of. Unless do you know what a pixel is?
I don't have a clear idea.
So the screens that we use modern screens that we use have these tiny, tiny dots that are placed extremely close to each other. And these dots can in fact take different colors themselves. Each of these pixels has 3 different colors associated with it, the primary colors. So it can be red, it can be green, it can be blue, or any combination of these 3 colors. And they therefore can actually they can be in a very wide spectrum of colors. And they come together to create the images that we see on our screen. This is what a computer screen actually looks like when you look at it up close. For example, if you use a magnifying glass or a microscope to look at a computer screen or a phone screen, that's going to be more or less what you see. And these pixels come together to create the illusion of actually smoothness. When you see a line or like a circle, for example, on the screen, that's not actually a circle. That's small dots, and if they're dense enough, then it actually looks like a circle. And that's what we sort of refer to when we specify a screen's resolution. A resolution is basically how many pixels a screen has. And
so there are pretty like I see maybe thousands of millions of pixels in my screen all the time, and they combine with each other, they integrate with each other, and I am able to see different shapes. And now what we see in the picture, Eileen?
So right now, we're looking at something, we can think of this as also another type of optical illusion. So if we think about how the colors and the balls kind of blended in, so I think something similar is happening in this photo. So there's actually something living in here, right? We see a lot of rocks, but there's something living in here.
What do you say, Omash?
What do you think? What do you think is in this picture, or what do you think it's blending as? If there's something living in here, what do you think it looks like?
Snails.
You think it looks like snails? Okay. How about you, Jihan? What do you think it looks like?
I see lots of rocks. I'm not sure they are alive or not, but there are lots of rocks in there.
Do you think all of these rocks are alive? Do you think all of these rocks are living?
I'm not sure. I don't know. So, like, we call them not alive, right? Science call them not alive, but they have atoms inside. They have different molecules inside. But I see different shapes in the picture as well, like this circular things, semicircular.
Oh, those do look like mushrooms. Those are a little looking like mushrooms, huh? Kind of like that round shape. It kind of got that color too, kind of an earthy color.
Yeah, colors are pretty similar. So maybe let's move to the question and then discuss what are these.
So which organism is using camouflage in this picture? A caterpillar, B, a plant, C, turtles, or D, an owl?
We don't have mushroom.
There's no mushrooms, there's no snails.
Yeah, but we have a plant maybe.
Maybe turtles, because turtles, they've got a hard shell. They sometimes look like rocks, right?
Yeah, they too. It is another camouflage technique by turtles.
I think of the caterpillars because the white things around the rocks.
Because of the white things around the rocks? These ones?
Yeah.
Ah, so they look like caterpillar, do you think? So, but caterpillars are like thin and long. And these shapes are a little bit like circular, right? And maybe we can show the result page. Like, let's have a look at the leaderboard, and our viewers are what are they doing? And we have one final question after this, and the leaderboard might change. And okay, so we have Tesla as a leader, Tesla 73 as a leader with 2 right answers. So we will be following up with the next question, but let's have a look at this. What do you see now? What do you see now, Omash? Do they look like caterpillars?
I thought that there were mushrooms there.
They are not mushrooms as well. What are these things, Eileen?
That looks like a plant, some type of cactus, maybe?
Yeah, they
It
are.
doesn't look like it needs much water, so I'm gonna think it's a cactus.
Yeah, that like I think they are related with cactuses. I think that it's a type of cactus, and they are called lithops or lithops. Lithops.
Lithops.
Yeah, lithops.
Yeah, so I know that lith means stone, right?
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
in Latin, the base root of lith means stone. And ops, what does ops mean? Does it mean like something to do with like optics, vision,
Yeah.
some type of thing? So I guess the root of the word, it says like looks like stone in my mind.
Yeah, definitely. And it is called actually lithops, and the meaning, direct translation is stone face, like you explained. So they are like stone face thing, but they have flowers as well. We see in here.
Why do you think a plant would want to look like a stone?
Omash, do you have an idea?
No.
No? Well, here's something. Usually when you're trying to hide, you try to blend in, you know, when you're playing hide and seek, you try to hide in the grass and everything, blend in with your surrounding. You're probably hiding from something, you know? And if I'm a plant, I'm probably hiding from anything that might want to eat me in the nature.
Insects.
So like birds or anything, right? So this thing that they do is called camouflage, and that just means like blending in, like an adaptation that they, you know, evolved to become something like their environment, so that they can increase their chances of survival.
Yes.
So
I love it.
if I laid in like a bed of rocks for maybe millions and millions and millions of years, might I look like a piece of rock?
If you want to adapt to your surrounding, maybe. So we see like hundreds of examples of this, and let's see another question, and this is the final one, and we are gonna like wrap up our STEM show today. And what kind of picture is this? So it's pretty strange. We are not used to these kind of pictures in our show, but Omash, what do you see in here?
Construction.
Yeah, construction site. What are they doing?
They're building a house. Or
I think they are not building, they are destroying. Yeah. What is this? Like drill? It is kind of drill. There's a hammer-like thing in here, and like. Do you see anything wrong in this picture? Anything like feels like wrong to you?
it's dangerous.
So let's see our question first, and then maybe we can discuss what is wrong with this picture.
So what is wrong with this photo? A, they don't use dynamite. B, they're not wearing suits. C, they haven't taken the necessary safety precautions. Or D, they can't sing songs and have fun.
Again,
had the right idea when he said what they were doing wasn't very safe.
Yeah, I think so as well. So, Omash, what do you think the answer is?
C, of course.
C, of course. So, like, I'm an engineer, and I've witnessed these kind of things a lot, and these are really dangerous. Everyone should be more careful about like construction business, especially, but not only about construction. I mean, I want to show you a video. This is from a TV show that Asude and I hosted in CNN Turkey channel, and in this video, as you can see, like, we are doing some experiments But before starting to experiment, we need to be careful about our hands, our body, our eyes. That's why we need some equipment, right? And construction companies should do the same thing. They have a responsibility to secure their employees, and not only their employees, also the surrounding. Someone might be passing through that road, and that might create a problem. So always be precautious and prevent these kind of problems. And when we like look at this picture, for example, I mean, they
have no helmets. Number one, there's no helmets.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. Our head is the most important thing to protect, right?
Definitely.
And number two, one guy's drilling the other way, but the other guy's about to hammer the piece that he's standing on.
Yeah.
Do you think he'll fall?
He might.
Fall.
Yeah.
So the number one thing is always, always, always pay attention to your surrounding. We have great eyes that see colors. They notice a lot of things. And we need to use our brain when we're in these types of situations, like Jihan and Asude were doing when they have their experiment.
Definitely, definitely. And always remember that safety is first. And once we feel safe, we can discover new things. But if we don't feel safe, we need to be careful about our health, right? So just cover yourself, just equip with right equipments while doing experiments, doing like harmful works. So being precautious helps a lot. Always watch out those precautions, guys, because okay, you might have a problem and these guys might be solving this problem, but while solving a problem, there's a huge possibility they will create another one. So watch out, and this problem might be dangerous. So these were the this was the final question, and let's check the leaderboard for the final one. And the first rank will have a robotic art kit, and Gigi Kusyum with 3 right answers will have the robotic art kit. Congratulations, Gigi Kusyum.
Very nice, congratulations. We're gonna have so much fun with the robotic art kit and everything to do with colors and science.
Yeah, definitely. So it's a wonderful kit to understand how light works actually, and our adventure inside of the app. If you go to adventures, guys, from the home screen, you can follow up the adventures button and start different adventures. So this content is developed by Eileen actually. She made the voiceover of the main character, and we will watch while closing our show today. We will watch the trailer of that adventure. But before that, I want to wrap up with the comments from Omash. Omash, how do you feel today? How was the show?
It was fantastic, and I have a doubt for the last question.
Yeah.
I think that those people are gonna stay in hospital for 5 months.
Actually, yeah. They might definitely. So they need to be careful, as you explained.
Yes, we give them our best wishes, and we hope that they're safe and healthy.
Yeah, definitely. So Baha, let's hear your comments.
I had so much fun. I learned very interesting things in today's session. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thanks for participating in the show, and I enjoyed a lot. I missed you guys, and I want to see you again next week on Sunday at 4 p.m. UK time. And Eileen, do you have any comments?
I just wanted to say how much of a pleasure it was to meet all of you and to go on this learning adventure with you all. I learned so much from all of you, Jihan, Baha, Omanch. All of you are super smart, and I can't wait to see what our our next STEM show is gonna be like next Sunday.
Okay. See you later, guys. We say goodbye with our beautiful adventure trailer. Don't forget to download the Twin app and watch and enjoy interactive adventures. So let's see.
We're going to space to visit the sun. All aboard the rocket, Twin. Hopefully we'll learn enough from the sun to bring electricity back to the island. Ready to leave Earth? Buckle up.